All right, guys. Good morning. Good morning. This is a video that is long overdue. This is part 2 or year 2 of the fig tunnel. So we are 2 years deep into this project right here, and it is the middle of July. Probably should have done this about a month or two ago, but here we are doing it now. We got our hydration, we got our iced coffee. We are here in Texas, and I'll show you whereabouts where we are here in Texas. But we are right here in this area. So Texas is massive, but we're in this area right here. We are a zone 8A in that particular area, so it can get kind of cold. As far as it getting cold, we probably get down to just 1 to 3 nights out of the year of between 5 to 10 degrees, and it's not too bad. We had a 21 mega freeze that destroyed quite a bit over here, and that got down to -7 for several days, and then we got teens for several, or single digits for several days, and then teens, and then so on. So that was our big one right there. But generally we don't get anything like that. It's probably around 5 to 10 degrees most nights when it is really cold, which is later January, February for us, is going to be around like the teens, low 20s, something like that. So nothing too bad, as you guys might know. And I'll kind of explain this for beginners and also newbies too as well. A lot of fig trees can survive to about 10 degrees. There are some that are not so good at that. So and we will probably go through explanations of that, if not on this video, potentially on other videos that I'll have as time goes along. But I'll go ahead and kind of explain to you the whole deal with this right here. So these are what I would call more so premium figs. I like these a lot. I didn't really want to put these outside. I do have an outside orchard, a couple of them, and those are kind of saved for what I would call more cold hardy varieties. But in here, just a quick explanation of how things work. So we have a 34 feet wide by 102 feet long by, in the middle is going to go ahead and be about 20 some odd feet. It's got this thing called a W truss, and then knee braces on the side of it, and it has roll down sides. So the sides are about 10 feet tall. I'll show you the sides really quick. So they roll down pretty easily. And yeah, that's the way I like it. We have metal hip boards and base boards, so everything is metal, including the front door. So this is the front door. It's just a slider that slides across. But that's kind of the introduction of the high tunnel. Now, on top of that, we also have a couple things to deal with, mainly soil, and that's probably one of the things that you want to think of whenever you are constructing possibly something like this, or something smaller, or even outside, kind of depending on your soil. So we have a deep clay, black clay soil. Some people call it a black gumbo. So what I end up doing is I'll go ahead and I will go ahead and mound up this stuff called sandy loam right on top of it. It was probably about 2 feet high by about, maybe it was 2.5, 3 feet wide. And then I went ahead and I dug a hole out of it. And then I went ahead and I put the soil that I wanted directly into that spot right there. And then I planted the tree. And then we got these big trees growing in here. So why the rock? One of the big things as you do guys grow your own stuff is aesthetics. So aesthetics is pleasing to the eye, of course. It's nice to be around. You want to hang out there as well. So that's something to think about, is just kind of hanging out in this space, enjoying this space, whether you have family, friends, customers, whatever it might be. Aesthetics play a big part into growing, I think, in my personal belief. If you have weeds growing up everywhere and a bunch of junk, grass that's just tall, you got trash everywhere, it's not a place you really want to be. And it's just, I always feel like those people are just kind of getting in and getting out as quickly as possible, and they really don't want to hang out at all. They really want to go. So but anyways, Might as well have a fig while we're here at it. But anyways, I gotta focus in on this video. I'm gonna try to make it under 30 minutes. I'm not sure if that's gonna happen, but anyways, I get distracted by these figs quite a bit. I always tell my wife, I'm like, I'm only gonna be out here for 5 minutes. 5 minutes usually turns into an hour, sometimes longer than that, because you'll find a fig, you want to do a video, you want to just eat it, you want to just spend some time back here. But anyways, back to the rocks. So rocks, aesthetics is a big one, but the other one is heat. So one of the big things that you'll notice with whether it be cement, concrete, rocks, asphalt, whatever you got, usually it'll heat up during the day, and then I'll go ahead and kind of release it at night. What I found out throughout my years, especially with growing citrus, and it's a little bit harder to see it, but we got some citrus plants over there. Probably do another, I'll probably end up doing, maybe I'll do another tour of the citrus over there. We'll see. But yeah, it releases heat. The number one thing that figs usually like is heat, especially if you want to get those flavors coming out of it. So a lot of people think that you need a fig wasp, or think that you got to go ahead and inject some pollen into a fig to go ahead and get a really good fig. Man, you don't have to do that at all. All you have to do is grow in a spot that's really hot. It's got good soil, and you got good water too as well. So I'm gonna probably do a couple videos, different videos on this, not only the trellising right here, but then also the water too as well. So I'm using this new watering mechanism right here, and I am loving it. I do still have this too as well, but I'll probably do a video directly on this, because again, that could take a long time. And then I'll do a video directly on the trellis, which can also take a long time too as well. But yeah, so do videos on that a little bit later on. But most importantly, what do we do here? So we're a farm. We grow produce 365 days out of the year. We only go seasonally, so generally we start getting figs in late April through about December, sometimes January every year. And how you do that is usually something like this. You got a high tunnel or greenhouse or whatever you got. You can go deep into the season. You got your rocks for the radiant heat. We get sun most days out of the year over here, and so that's really big for us. But really, that sun, I think, is a big thing that everybody doesn't realize how important it is for figs. Once they get sun, that's when all those flavors really start coming out. You get sun, you get heat, you get the right soil, you get the right water, and you're just like, they just explode. And so again, this is 2 years of growth. I've chopped this back a lot too as well, and I'm going to show you individual figs. But anyways, I've chopped it back quite a bit. And so yeah, anyways, we grow it 24/7, 365 figs. Around that time, we do citrus too as well, which is about October through March for us. We do vegetables, lots of vegetables, flowers too as well, blackberries, blueberries. What else do we do? Yeah, I guess that's about it. We do a lot of propagation. So if you bought in a fig tree from us, we have a new crop that's kind of coming in right here that we just air layered and put in here, and we're about to hopefully get some of these guys sent off. Like we have a Texas BA1, and then we got some other stuff too as well growing. So we do a lot of propagation. So here's some of our propagation. We have a lot more somewhere else too as well. We got shade for these guys, and yeah, that's our main thing: propagation. Get out the cuttings, get out the fruit really locally, and we do a lot of dehydrating too as well with these figs. So if there's something I'm missing, just let me know. But I'm gonna go ahead. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. So we also make our own soil. So unfortunately, don't have any soil in here. But generally, this is kind of what it looks like. Just kind of fall through your hand type of soil. We use just a good old cement mixer to do that. Right there, we have our soil right there. Whenever it's done, I'll pot it up, or I'll put it in a pot like this, and then have it ready to go whenever I'm potting up something else. And then just a couple of our tools, 8 cartons for carrying a lot of these figs. Makes it easy, and also selling it. So you got a medium and a large 8 carton. People like it clear. So yeah, a couple of our other tools, peat moss, pine bark, perlite, those are generally, also I'll probably go into a specific video on this because this is already getting quite long. But yeah, so let's go ahead and start this tour off, and we'll go ahead and start off a little bit differently than last year, just because I think it'll be a little bit harder to see the figs, at least on this side right here. We'll go and start off on the outside versus going down the row, and then we'll come back this way. But this guy right here is my number one Figween or Figoan. Super intense berry flavor. It's a very unique berry flavor. It's been extremely productive. They generally are, let's see if I have any that are ready. Let me see. So generally kind of about this size right here. So yeah, very good fig. I think cold hardy too as well, in my opinion. Right here on this side, we have, I think it is more of the Caneva. It's a massive, massive fig that just is producing like crazy. And so much so, it's one of the big problems that we've had is squirrels, possums, raccoons climbing up these trees. So they were kind of bending them down. But I'll go into more of a video on that later on. Right here, we have Neurutula de Elba. It is not, and I cannot tell you how big, how much this is, but it is not a dwarf tree at all. Not a dwarf. It is a big, massive, massive tree. Humongous tree. Extremely productive too as well. So not a dwarf, extremely productive. We haven't gotten any so far this year. We got Rosalino, one of my favorites. Very similar to a in my opinion, probably very similar to a Celeste. Not exactly a Celeste, looks a little bit different than it, but overall it does remind me of a Celeste. Right here, we got Verdolino, excellent variety. Let's see if I can get a good, there's one right there, it's starting to split. But yeah, we have a ton of them that are just, they're everywhere. Excellent fig, could not go wrong with it, long, skinny. Resist rain, humidity generally. We got a family favorite right here. It's just a massive, massive fig. And a lot of the figs will look just like that. We got some that are on air layers. So, oh yeah, so I forgot to tell you guys about this, but we do a lot of air layers on a lot of our figs. So if you get them from us, generally they'll be air layered. And then sometimes we'll do rooted cuttings too as well, but air layers our big way to go. I'll probably do another video on that one right there. But yeah, it's just extremely productive. My family's favorite. I love it. They love it. We all love it. And it's just it's so fantastic that I planted one outside in my outside orchard. So next one is gonna be De Savant. This has been okay with production. Right here, as you guys could see, it's a big, massive tree. It does I like that Campanera is so good. Anyways, gotta focus. This De Savant is the only one that I have like tastes like a blueberry, like a true blueberry type of flavor, and one of the darkest figs, if not the darkest fig I have in the orchard. Big old massive fig. Over here, next one is going to be Green Mentoriska. This one is not ready. But yeah, very productive. One of my best. I think, let's see, it's harder to get in there, but yeah, one of my better Adriatics. I think it's a top Adriatic in my opinion. Also, it's cold hardy. It's got some beautiful leaves too as well. I really like that one a lot. We got White Madeira number one. Also very, very productive. Growth pattern is excellent too as well. I really love White Madeira. It's a top one, I think, at least in my orchard, Adriatic wise. It's pretty unique. Next one is going to go ahead and be Pontress. It's been, let's see, it's been okay on production. This might be one that really needs to produce for me, otherwise it might get taken out. We'll see. But I haven't had a ton of production compared to like a Green Mentoriska or White Madeira or some of the other ones that we'll get to, but it's been okay. But when I had it last year, it was pretty good, but it really needs to step up the production if it's gonna go ahead and be here. And then we got Vasilika Sika VS. It's been fairly productive so far. We'll see. I really want to get more production out of this guy too. Let's see if we can check it out a little. Yeah, so you can kind of see the production on it. Yeah, good grower too as well. And then right here, one of my favorites. I love this sucker. It's always good all the time. And I know we're not doing a taste testing video, but this is Harry's Creek right here. And here it is. It is very productive. I think Cold Hardy, in my opinion, always good all the time. Look at all those sugar spots. You could not go wrong with it. Let's go ahead and take a quick taste test while we're doing this. This is so crazy. Here we go. Oh man. Yeah, that is fantastic. If you have a chance, I would definitely get Harry's Creek. That is heaven. Anyways, enough taste testing. More about these figs. So I would definitely highly encourage for Harry's Creek. One of my favorites, top 20 last year, was what is this? Unknown Prosciutto. Extremely productive. Very big grower too, as well, as you can see. I think Cold Hardy, in my opinion, too, as well. This is a top 20 fig. I love it. Excellent fig. One that's been, I think, a slow grower, in my case, has been St. Martin. Now, it doesn't help that it's right next to Unknown Prosciutto. So this is the tree. It was also hampered by raccoons jumping on it and breaking limbs. So I don't know, it could be multiple factors, or it could just be slow. I think it might just be slow because it hasn't grown very much. So just something to note. But an excellent fig. I think very unique. I like it when we're in production with it. Now it's just trying to get it to speed up a little bit more. Right here we have what I thought was St. Gabriel, which is not St. Gabriel. This is not LSU St. Gabriel, a very good fig, actually. This is a Celeste that loves to drop its figs, except for this year it's been pretty good. So we have figs off of this, but it is a Celeste. So what I've been doing is I've just been chopping it back and putting some really good cultivars on it. So I did acquire a St. Gabriel, and it should be the right one. One thing to note when you guys are acquiring figs, just be careful for who you acquire them from, because sometimes they will not always be with what you want them to be. And it's always a good idea to check out if they have any videos on them or if they have any actual pictures before you probably buy the tree, just because you might end up in a situation like me where you have this massive Celeste tree. Look at this sucker. It is just a big, I can't even wrap my hand around it, but it's a big, massive, it roots real easily, but yeah, just a big, massive Celeste. And I don't need any more Celeste, but I'll show you my Celeste that I have, but this is good just so I could just graft onto it right here. But yeah, just a word to the wise. Watch out for buyer or sellers that don't have any pictures, don't have any videos of any of their stuff. And that's what I got caught up, and I think a couple other people got caught up with it too as well, and it happens. So another great fig that I really love a lot is Iranian Candy. It's been good, it's been productive. We got Brebo on it, we got main crop on it too as well, so it's doing very good. Another one that I actually got from a very good seller. Uh-oh, I gotta say something. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye. And then, this is my kiddos chiming in on my walkie-talkie. I gotta have a walkie-talkie out here because usually they can't get a hold of me when I'm out here. But anyways, this one I got from a very good seller. And
Daddy, I come to school and you're gonna pick me up, and me and Mom are just gonna go to swimming lessons.
Okay, I'll pick you up in a little bit, okay? I love you. All right, let's see if we can get back. I got my got my camera right here. Anyways, I got this from a seller, reputable seller, but unfortunately, I guess I got the wrong one. It's supposed to be Greasy de Saint Jean. You could just look at the leaves, and I don't think it is. This, to me, tastes like an amazing baklava type of flavor, which I love, and I can't go wrong. I'm sure I'll probably acquire Greasy de Saint Jean if this is not it. If you guys see the leaf pattern, you let me know if it is or not, but I don't think it is. And so we'll see what it tastes like this year, but it tasted like baklava last year. It was absolutely amazing, and we're just about to get some more crop off of it. Right here we have another two brothers right here. They are both the same, so you guys don't have to go buy different strains of it, but we have a Becknell Smith directly from Becknell's place, and then we have another one from Just Fruits and Exotics. The same exact thing, same everything, same growth pattern, same leaf, same everything. Just a massive trunk on it, massive trunk too as well, but just it's harder to see it, but we have amazing production on it. It's been really good so far. And yeah, I love this tree right here. But something that is, I think, in my opinion, when I tried it recently on a recent taste test, and I'll probably try to put out a taste test for you guys, is right here. And this is going to be Texas BA1. It was incredible last year. I loved it. It had a different type of eye on it too, as well as you can see right here. But I probably picked that too early. But yeah, not extremely productive, moderate production. And then also I think cold hardy too as well. But I think the biggest thing with both of these cultivars, that being Texas BA1, you can go ahead and see the leaf pattern on it right here. Let's go ahead and get a close-ups. Okay, so this is a leaf pattern of a Texas BA1. Here is a leaf pattern of Smith right here. They're kind of all over the place, but similar, but I think different tasting fruit in my opinion. And this year, I feel like the Texas BA1 has really done very well. So much so that I would probably put it over Smith right now. So anyways, but again, both excellent cultivars. I would get both in my opinion. So both excellent cultivars. Another thing, if you do trim them, they seem to be slow to go ahead and produce fruit the following year. So just something to think about when you are trimming up Smith, but that's just been my deal for the past couple years. These are all, again, 2-year-old trees. So right soil, right climate, right heat to it too as well. They can all do wonders. Let me go ahead and take a little bite out of this fig real quick. That's fantastic. Texas BA1. Anyways, so good. It's not a taste testing video. Yeah, so just something to note with both of them right there. But again, massive, fast. These are 2-year-old trees and they are just hitting it. So we'll trim it back. We'll do a lot of air layers like with what we're doing, and we'll get it going. Right here is my #1 tree of all of last year, of all the trees, which I have several hundreds of varieties of trees. And this is Algerian Tatui. I took out a plant right here and a plant right here and stuck them somewhere else. But this right here is a amazing cultivar. I really love it. It was in a pot. I was growing it as a single stem. I chopped it in the middle. I wanted more so kind of like a 4-finger type of approach coming up to it, and it's looking really good. Look like we're gonna actually get some fruit off of it this year, especially since I just planted it probably in May. And yeah, looks really good. I would highly encourage, if you can find this one, for everybody to get this one. The taste was absolutely amazing. I have a video on it if you guys ever want to go check that out. I have that there. But another top I think 7 or 8 variety of last year was DN Amoros. Beautiful skin on it. One of the most striking varieties that I had out of my several hundreds of varieties. Taste was amazing. The skin was amazing. Everything was amazing on it. So much so that, again, I took out a tree right here and I put this guy in May too. Same thing as Algerian Tatui, but excellent cultivar. Love it. I would highly encourage anybody to get this one. I think it's fairly inexpensive too as well, but we got a lot of fruit that's coming on it, so we'll hopefully be able to get to do a video coming up. So excellent variety. We'll go ahead and circle around, and we'll go through the middle part so you can go ahead and see the other part of the collection. We'll go ahead and come up here. Oh man, this video is gonna be way too long as I'm going through here. But right here, we're gonna start off with the middle. So we have Beltrana doing quite well. No issues with it at all. We're probably just about to get fruit, it looks like, on it. I think it can be cold sensitive, so just something to note if you are growing this right here. So, and then we got Capulco Negra, which has always produced really good figs up until this date, but that's kind of what it looks like. Almost looks like Col Noir. Usually doesn't look like this, but yeah, it's an excellent, unique type of flavor. I would say more so like a apricot, honey, seed crunch type of flavor. Let me go ahead and try this out real quick. Yeah, that's so unique. It's very unique. I like that flavor a lot. Capulco Negra, a very good grower too as well. I'm trying to train it up, so most likely I'm going to go ahead and chop this right here, and we'll just have 1, 2, and 3 coming up. One that I really like a lot, if I'm eating this fig, is Cavallari. Excellent, beautiful skin, great grower, has done very well for us too as well. Just we have all sorts of fruit on it this year. Yeah, I just love it. Love it. Highly recommend it to anybody. Calderona, always good. Still growing right now in July, but we have a lot of Calderona. I'm excited about it. This year was a top 1 in 2023, top 5 or top 10 in 2024. So excellent variety. I would highly encourage anybody to get that. We have Calderona de Minor, which got hammered by the raccoons last year and the possums, and I think I maybe had one, and we had like 50 on them. We got a lot of fruit on it this year again, but it's been a pain in the butt because, man, they just keep on coming. So I'm actually going to put up a small little electric fence around all of this so I can get my fruit this year. Col de Dama Noir, out of all my Col de Damas, this is one of the fastest growing that I have. Another excellent variety right here. We got Col de Dama Blanc. And if I said that right, Col de Dama Noir, yeah, Col de Dama Noir, Col de Dama Blanc. Hasn't been very productive, but excellent flavor, top 20 fig. I love this fig right here. Col de Dama Mutante. It's always been a very good grower. Chopped it right there in the middle to try to get a better base out of it, but a very good grower, and also a good producer too as well. I really love it, and beautiful skin. Highly encourage anybody to get that one too. Col de Dama Gris. I chopped it in the middle and trying to get kind of like that pattern where you have kind of 4 to 5 stems coming up from that bottom part right there. So has not been very productive for me quite yet. Well, we will get some, but not very productive. Col de Dama Gris Knot from Dan Foster has been very productive and also a good grower as well. So we got Col de Dama Ramada, in my opinion, is the fastest Ramada, not only in growth, but also fast in production, and a beautiful Ramada type. Let's see if we can get in a little bit closer. Beautiful Ramada to the wood too as well. So you could not go wrong with that one. I love the production. I love the growth. It is one of the fastest out of the Col de Damas in my opinion. We got Col de Dama Gangantina, which was one of my favorites, 23, and I think it made it in the top 25 or top 20, I can't remember, of last year. Excellent fruit. Highly encourage anybody to get this one. This is an amazing cultivar. Out of all the Col de Damas, I choose this one as my number 1 right here. I really like this one a lot. I have plenty of videos on that guy. Césac, my number 2 fig of 2024. Amazing cultivar. And the possums have been good in this one. So again, one of the main reasons why I want to go ahead and get a little electric fence outside is just because it's just I want these cultivars. I don't want them to go to the possums. No matter how many fig trees I have, I'd rather have them, take them to market, have them in my tummy, whatever it might be. But it is absolutely fantastic. I encourage anybody to get this one as my number 2 fig of 2024. Only one that beat it was Algerian Tatui. So yeah, hasn't been the fastest growing, but it's growing quite well right now. We're even getting new growth in July, which did not happen last year. So, but I attribute that to a couple things that I've been doing. So this one right here, it's going to be Cosmemino, a top 5 fig for me, or top 5 or 6 fig. It is just amazing. It's like I would almost call it like the green version of a Black Madeira. It's got green skin. It's beautiful. It's thick skin, and then the inside is just heaven on earth. I love it, and it's actually growing really, really well. We're going to be getting some figs probably in August. Montana Verde. I also did the same thing where I cut it right there in the middle and then had a couple of these guys kind of going up to the tip top, and you can kind of see them. The production is excellent. Hivernenka, I think, type of fig, which is one of my favorites, if not my favorite type of fig cultivar. I love it. Montana Verde, excellent fig right there. We have NV1, another excellent green, I would say more so, I think like an Adriatic. Very good production on it too as well. No issues with it at all. I just can't wait to eat it. And I think I did a video on it last year. Very good fig. Nuestra Sonora del Carmen a little bit later. Excellent fig, unique flavor to it. Very productive. I think very hardy too as well. It usually doesn't take any damage. I think a California seedling. No, not a California. Either California or Spain. I can't remember. But yeah, it's a excellent variety right here. Produces really good. A little bit later, probably August for us. We got Joali Rouge, which is growing really well now. I had to replant it just because I can't remember what happened. It just died on me. Replanted it this first year of real good growth. So I don't really see a lot of production on it. So we'll give this another year, see how it does right here. We'll continue to watch that. But one out of, to me, the best out of all the Joalis, and I'm probably butchering that, so if you have any comments below, let me know how you say it, but it's Joali Amber. This one is not only productive, the fruit tastes amazing, and yeah, it does not mess around compared to the other Joalis. So I would choose Joali Amber as my fig to go with production. Also on top of that, it can take a beating from cold, heat. The figs are delicious, and it's a good grower too as well. All the Joalis are really good growers in my opinion. And then this one right here is an excellent fig, but and it's probably one of my biggest Joali Nor right here. It gets gigantic. It'll probably be almost touching the ceiling, which is close in this spot, about 18 feet right there, by the end of this year. And it is a very big fig, or very big cultivar. And we tend to go ahead and get it real late in the season because in my opinion, again, it doesn't do very well with cold. And usually a lot of this will die back right here, or I have to cut it back. So just something to note on that guy. Let's make our way up here. I'm gonna start from the beginning, but yeah, so those are the Joalis. We're gonna start on our third row. And right here is one of the faster Ramadas that are out there. We'll see who is in the race this year, but this is Baldafudo Ramada, and it's got good production. It's always got one of the most beautiful figs. It's also got excellent wood on it too as well. I'm trying to find, it's harder to see it on the camera, but it's got beautiful wood. Supposed to be early Ramada. I would say this one, or Kodadama Ramada, or Poponi is a very, very fast variety right there. Let's see. We got Parjo Ramada, which is an excellent fig. I really like this a lot. I have no Ramada left on it, so I don't know if it reverted back or what the deal is, but I could care less. It's a good fig, whether it has Ramada or not. Ooh, I gotta show you this. Again, I get a little sidetracked when I see these things. I don't know if you guys can see it. Right there, that little booger. You know what that is? It's a praying mantis, and I appreciate your help, praying mantis. You're doing a good job. Keep up the good work. And that's why this video takes so long, is because I get sidetracked. But anyways, yeah. So we got a praying mantis right there helping me out. I always appreciate all the help. We don't spray any pesticides or herbicides or any other sides in here. We just foliar feed, and we do some other fertigation. But anyways, Padre Ramada, excellent fig. You could not go wrong with this. This is one of my favorite Ramadas right here, and it's the most unique Ramada, I think, in my opinion. As a taste of it, it's been very productive for us, and I'll show you the production, and it keeps on going kind of all around the tree. But this is Martinica Ramada. It's got a beautiful blackberry taste to it, so if you like blackberries, this would be the fig for you. Sweet, jammy, excellent Ramada too. It's harder to see the Ramada. Let me see if we can get in closer. You see this Ramada? Okay, yeah, so you see it right there. I need to put that back, but I love Martinica Ramada. It's one of my favorites. And then I love this one, but man, it's slow. I even have this guy on a Strawberry Verte rootstock. It is, I think, the best Ramada out of all of them, but I just need it to explode. It's not exploding quite well, but with that being said, the possums did do a number to this last year. Since it was a small tree, they would climb all over it, and then they broke so many stems on it. It was like a massacre, and I couldn't get them back. But it's a beautiful Bordeaux Negro Ramada, extremely productive so far, and so yeah, excellent #1 Ramada in my opinion. Not for growth, but for amazing taste of fruit. So this one is, we have Bordeaux Noir, excellent grower. Ooh, look at that bug right there. Anybody know what that? Oh, it's hard to get it because it's so small. There it is. Anyways, getting sidetracked again. So we got, yeah, Bordeaux Noir, excellent grower, excellent fruit. Highly encourage anybody to get that one. Very good fruit. Got Bordeaux Rasa, excellent grower, hardly any fruit. So I wouldn't encourage anybody to get this one. This one is actually going to be on the chopping block this year. So if it doesn't make any good fruit, or does not get to be productive, I'm possibly getting rid of that one. We got Bordeaux Gris. It has been excellent producer, and you can kind of see some of the production that we have on it. I love this fig, excellent. I tell anybody to get that one too as well. Very good. We have one that I thought was left for dead, Black Montanita. Does not do well with the cold. It's a California fig, but man, it's just come back roaring with tons and tons of production on it. So we are very excited to see that one come back. We have one that really got beat up last year, Negro de Agdi. We've had a lot of figs off of it last year, but then I don't know what happened. It just died back. And anyways, it's coming back. Again, sometimes you never know why that happens, but just part of the deal. We got Galicia Negra, who has never been productive for us, who has never been a good grower, who has beautiful leaves. Look at that leaf. It's just a beauty of a beauty. But for some odd reason, it died back, and then bam, it just came back, and it looks amazing. No production on it, so maybe this will be one of those years where it just gets big, and then next year we get the production off of Galicia Negra. Let me know if you guys have gotten Galicia Negra, and if you have, how has it been for you? Since it hasn't been that great for me. Then we got another one called Ondata. Some of the biggest leaves that you'll see my hand, the leaf, excellent in production this year. It was very slow for us. Not sure exactly why, but haven't had any good figs off of it either. So I'm hoping for some good figs, and we have a lot of figs that look like they're going to be ready probably in August of this year. It's been everything that it hasn't been last year. It's fast growing, productive, good grower. Now the last thing it needs to complete is good fruit. So a lot of good things to be said about this fig, but I don't know because I haven't really got to try any good fruit off of it. I tried some last year, but it wasn't amazing. So Irene's Black Greek, always amazing, all the time. I encourage anybody to get this fig. It is a true high-end fig. I love it. It's got good production. It's growing fast. Again, encourage anybody to get Irene's Black Greek. Got La Bricha. That's a top, I think it was top 5, top 2, top 3 fig of last year. Excellent in production, excellent in taste quality, the beautiful skin, that kind of Hibernanca skin. I'm a huge fan of Hibernanca skin. So Yeah, you could not go wrong with La Bricha. It is heaven on earth. Encourage anybody to get La Bricha right here. Figo Rosso, same part as a La Bricha or a DN Amoros. Just beautiful skin on it. Beautiful inside, outside, long, skinny necks, as you can see right here. Very productive. I chopped it in the middle too as well, because I wanted it more so to kind of be that vase shape, and it is growing amazingly. Love it. Cafe de Giate Sport. So I have not had any good success with this. So I chopped it in the middle, got it coming up like this. As I had the fruits last year, they all fell off except for one, I think. That seems to have been common lately. This year, I haven't had any fruits fall off, so we'll see what happens with this guy. But they're just kind of long and skinny, kind of like with what you're seeing. Beautiful color to them when I did have one. Excellent taste when I did have it. So we're hoping to hang on to these guys. Right here is an interesting, and I'll probably talk about both of them at the same time. So we got Black Madeira, just fruits and exotics, and then we have Black Madeira on brown turkey. So you see this little guy? I grafted it this past, when did I graft it? I grafted it in, I don't know, maybe November or December. And then anyways, I took out Mar de Dieu right here because I love Black Madeira so much. And it was such a slow grower, except for this year. And I don't know what's going on, but again, I hacked it back right there in the middle, and I wanted more so that kind of growth. And I thought maybe it'd grow like a foot or two, but it's grown to almost 7 feet tall. And I don't know. I don't know what it is. Usually Black Madeira is one of my slowest growers, and that's why I can never put it into my top 25. It's just because it's got amazing fruit, but it's slow, so slow. So I think this year, with how things are looking, it might make a top 10 even without tasting the fruit, because I know what it tastes like. I was just always put off by the growth. It just never had any good growth. So that's why this came into factor. We got Black Madeira, that being the mom tree right here on this Black Madeira. This is on brown turkey, and here's a graft right here. And anyways, it is growing very good. So I'm hoping to have this just explode. And I mean explode with lots and lots of Black Madeira. So little experiment, brown turkey, straight up Black Madeira roots. So I am just shocked by what it looks like this year. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I did something right. I have no idea. We'll continue to watch this. This one right here is a very interesting variety, which last year, this is Madeira Island Black. This one took no damage from cold at all whatsoever. I think we got down to 5 degrees this year. Usually some of these will take a little bit of damage in them, but this is, again, Madeira Island Black, very similar to Black Madeira. Excellent production, excellent grower, as we're seeing right here. And then if you guys see any of these spots right here, I accidentally, and again, I don't know everything, but well, I do know this, but I don't know why I didn't do it. But I was a little bit late in the morning, and I was doing some foliar spraying with seaweed, kelp, and fish, and I ended up burning some of the leaves on a lot of these trees. So you can kind of see them over there too as well. But this is part of the name of the game. Sometimes it happens when you're a little bit late. You got kids, you got other things going on. It's just part of the deal. So it's a little bit late. They got burnt, but guess what? They start growing even more. One thing that you guys have to note too as well, when you guys receive fig trees, is that they can grow very fast. And all those yellow leaves, all the dying leaves, all the ones that fall off, guess what? They'll come back. As long as you have the right soil, you have the right fertigation or nutrition, they will always come back. And they will even get even bigger than with what you received them at. As Figo Preto, an excellent variety. I did the same thing where I chopped it right in the middle. And yeah, having that kind of 4-finger approach. Craven's Craving, which was a beast of a beast, is also a beast this year, but not as much as Black Madeira, which is kind of crazy. So, yeah, the Black Madeira is probably beating it by 2 feet, maybe 1.5 feet, but it was excellent last year. Encourage anybody to get this one. Also, just another Black Madeira type. As you can see, I love Black Madeira with 1, 2, 3, 5 trees of it. So you could not go wrong with it at all. Here's a cocktail grapefruit tree. Since I didn't have any more room to plant this guy. We have a couple of them available. I know this is more so of a fig video, and then we have a big old ice cream banana, massive tree that's touching that right there. So we're hoping to get production this year. It usually takes about 18 months to get production. Cross my fingers that we get it this year. We'll see. I know I'm not going to talk too much about it because this is a fig video right here. So but yeah, let's go ahead and walk up over here, and we'll start at the beginning. We have two interesting cultivars to start. Over here we have two Black Celeste. We have one Black Celeste right here from Trees of Joy, and then we have another Black Celeste from Cajun Bee. So they're both excellent producers, good growers, but one honestly beats the other one, and it would be this Cajun Bee one right here. To me, it always beats it all the time. There's a Black Madeira, but I'm sorry, Black Celeste. So it's got a good growth habitat right here with this Black Celeste Trees of Joy. But on the Cajun Bee one, even though I would think he probably got it from the same place. And so I don't know exactly what it is, but the Cajun Bee Black Celeste just is ridiculously fast to grow, ridiculously fast to root, amazing production, still amazing production, but you just don't have that kind of robust maybe root system or whatever it might be on this guy. It produces the same exact fruit, produces pretty much everything the same. So I don't know what it is. It could, even though they're right next to each other, but one is just massive, the other one is a good shape. Takes more so of like a Celeste type of deal where it just takes a long time to kind of have that growth pattern. This Black Celeste from Cajun Bee just explodes. So just something to note. You couldn't go wrong with Black Celeste. Blue Celeste, which I absolutely love. It's always been good all the time. It is very unique. Yeah, I really like this variety. It's growing quite quickly right now, as we could see. Love it. We got Improved Celeste, which I always love all the time. It's very productive. I don't think we have any ready on it right now. Well, we had plenty already this year, but I don't have any ready to try as we're doing this tour. But it's an excellent variety right here. I love the skin on it too as well. LSU Tiger, another excellent variety. Very productive. It's harder to see some of the production in there, but another excellent fig tree. We got LSU Strawberry, another excellent strawberry flavor to it. Really like this one a lot. We got LSU, is it Champagne? Yeah, Champagne right here. Very vigorous. Very productive. Beautiful honey flavor to it. Explosion of sugar and sweetness. I love that one. And then Allier, basically the same thing. So not because I don't like one or the other, but I might potentially take out one just because they're very similar to each other, and put some like a different cultivar just because, yeah, just because we could. So, and then we got Texas Peach, which is also a unique type of Celeste variety. Tastes like a peach, in my opinion, right there. Good grower right here. I like it a lot. And then we got one of my favorites of the favorite top 10 variety, Della Sonora Hibernica, going very good. Reaching that maybe 8-foot mark right there, but excellent variety. You could not go wrong with that one. Hativ de Argentile, also another excellent variety. Been very productive for this year. So we are excited always about Hativ de Argentile and De La Sonora Hibernica. I would definitely probably love to maybe take out some of the other varieties that I'm telling you about and put some more Hibernicas that I'm acquiring. Bass's favorite has been a pain in my butt for a long time. And I love Basim Saman because of his collection, but I don't know what it's been with this fig. So I planted it the first year, it died. I put it on Brown Turkey, it died. And then now it's on its own roots. I got this from Harvey, and just a cutting, rooted it out. It's growing quite well right now. So we'll see what happens with that tiny little guy. We got the one that, so for first place for humans, we got Della Sonora, we got Algerian Tatui. For first place for raccoons and raccoons and possums and everybody else, squirrels, Del Sanguam Grand. They love this fig, and so do I. But my problem, and I bet you this would be a top 10 fig, my problem is that they love it as much as I love it, and all they do is they keep on coming and keep on coming. Even when they're not ripe, even when they're close to being ripe, they keep on coming and getting it and getting them and getting them. And we had probably last year about 50 to 75. This year we'll probably have 100 and some odd figs on this massive tree. It's growing very well, but my problem is that it's their number one favorite. So, it's kind of funny to say, but all they want to do is they want to eat this fig right here, and I want to eat it too, and I want to put it in the top 10, but I can't right now because I can't get any good ones. So we'll see this year, especially after I put that fence. I-258, excellent grower. I don't think, in my opinion, cold hardy as well. I do have a Genovese Nero, which I think is exactly like I-258. I think maybe better, potentially. I need to probably do a review on that at some time, but excellent fruit. I think more cold hardy. This one not as cold hardy, but very, very good grower. Produces good fruit too as well. We got Exercito, which is a very unique variety. I really like this a lot. We cut it back down. It's been fairly productive so far. Yeah, just a unique type of flavor. I'm sure I have a video of that up somewhere. Thermalito, also very unique in my opinion too as well, has been a good grower. Not as productive, so this is possibly on the chopping block, even though the fruit is really good. I just haven't had very much production out of it, and what we're always looking for is production all the time. So and then we got, what do we got? Zafiro, excellent producer. I know it's harder to see it in here. Let's see if we can see. Yeah, it's an excellent producer, excellent grower. I'd highly recommend that to anybody right there. Very, very good fruit, Zafiro. Then we got, oh, I love this one. Isbat Anaj. I was going to get rid of it a long time ago, and then it won my heart last year, so we kept it, and it was delicious. It is a true banana, pineapple, some odd flavor, honey flavor. Big, juicy, produce double nose. It just, I would tell anybody, get this. Give it some time. Give it, again, all the things I said, heat, water, all that sort of stuff. They love it, especially this guy loves it. I think it's from Egypt. So, I mean, Egypt is not cold. It's not rainy either. So, yeah, I'd highly encourage anybody to get that. Extremely productive. Love that fig. California Rainbow, this is a good experiment for one to go ahead and take out this year. So we got Golden Rainbow and we got Golden Riverside right here. Both supposed to be very similar. Similar when it comes to fruit production, similar when it comes to growth. As we see, these two are very big, massive, but I think out of this experiment, the Golden Riverside wins because it doesn't get knocked back by the cold like this guy right here, the Golden Rainbow. It is a California variety, or found somewhere over there in California. So, yeah, if I was to choose, I think they're very similar. I think they're both excellent tasting, but I would probably choose a Golden Riverside. Even though you could probably sell more with the Golden Rainbow, but just because of the fact that the cold hardiness may be similar to Yellow Long Neck. I'm not sure exactly, but yeah, just cold hardy, not so cold hardy. Excellent production, excellent growth for both. All right, let's go on to the last row. And I'm way over time limit right here, so I'm getting close to an hour. I hope I can finish this maybe within an hour. All right, last row, we'll start off like the first row right here. Let me go ahead and get a quick drink of water and get this going. But if there's questions you guys are having and thinking about, let me know. I'll be glad to answer them below. Anyways, last part, we got Azores Dark, extremely productive, very good fig, very good grower. Yeah, you just could not go wrong with this one. It's just, everything is excellent about that guy. We got Hardy Hoboken, found in New Jersey. Also another Mount Enda variety, very, very good variety. Right there, we got Red Lebanese Beeka Valley right here. Also excellent all the time. You could not go wrong with this at all. You see the fruit production too as well on it. It's a good variety. Yeah, just, it's so good. Anyways, yeah, San Donato de Nina, it's, I'd say top, to me it is a top Mount Etna variety. So much so you can see right here, right there. You can see all my production's getting lost by all these critters around here. There's of course some that are not. So you got to get it while you can until I put that electric fence up. But anyways, San Donato de Nina, and there's another one called Crows right over here. That is amazing Mount Etna varieties. I would encourage anybody to get those. Got another one called Vasilika Mavricica. I think this is a very good variety. It is not a Mount Etna variety in my opinion. San Donato de Nina is excellent, but it is not a Mount Etna variety. It's something. I don't know what it is, but it's a very good tasting fig. It's a very good grower too as well. There is Crows right here. Again, I'd say top of the food chain with San Donato de Nina. So if you only needed 2 of them or 1, I'd get either or. There are of course other very good Mount Etna varieties, but I would choose any one of those right there. You got Kandi, which is also excellent. Very good production, very good grower. You can see the raccoons and also the possums making the tree bent like how it is. So it's a pain in the butt. We got Sango Docha, which is on the verge of potentially getting taken out. Not because it's not a good grower, because it is, but the fruit production hasn't necessarily been there. So we'll go ahead and continue to watch this. I'm sorry, this is Sango Docha. It's not been the best grower, and the production hasn't been that great. So this is a very good candidate to take out right here. We got Pastellari. It has been just like, wait, is this it? Yeah, just like this, and then they fall off. But generally, it takes about 3 to 4 years to get them to go. But man, this is probably the biggest, the most vigorous tree I have in my whole orchard. Only one other one can compare to it during this time. And I always thought this didn't have a big leaf until I started looking at it right here, and it has a massive leaf. But Pastellari, can't wait for that one. So Legadocha is one of my favorites. It's always early, produces a lot, good growth pattern to it, cold hardy too as well. So Legadocha, excellent variety. Got Black Tuscan, amazing variety. I love it. Yeah, good production, good growth, good everything on it. I'd encourage anybody to get Black Tuscan. We got this one is, what is it? Oh, Colonel Littman's Black Cross. Also very productive, very big and massive too as well. Yeah, encourage anybody to get that one. Excellent fruit. We got Sakota Black, which I thought would be way better than with what we've experienced. Not cold hardy at all, not productive at all. So I don't know what the deal is with it. So this is also another excellent candidate to take out this year. It's a very, very vigorous grower, but it is not productive, and we need production. So Dead Trestle Splates is becoming one of my favorite figs. I think overall, just because of its production, its growth, even though again animals kind of take it down, like with what we're seeing right here. It's vigorous, productive, early, mid-season, late season. It gives so much, and I encourage anybody to get Dead Trestle Splates. We got Saudi right here, excellent production too, very fast grower, cold hardy. I think, in my opinion, beautiful fruit as well. Right here is my favorite, or one of my favorites, if not my favorite, honey fig called, I think it's Siblawi, Siblawi, Siblawi. Top 20 fig or top 25 fig of last year. So I got another one out. I planted this guy in, and it's looking really, really good. And right here we got, man, this guy, it takes a beating every year from either ants or from somebody, and it's done well. It's done very, very well, and it just wants to produce and produce. But this is Violeta de Solis, so it literally goes back to the ground, and then it's just like bam, it hits, and then it gives off tons of production. See if I don't know if I could give you a good gist of it, but it's like a ton of production in there all the time. The fruit are good, very vigorous. Encourage anybody to get that guy right there. Victoria has been something else for us, not very cold hardy in my opinion. Always comes up from the ground, so we'll continue to keep an eye on this, and this could potentially be a candidate for not being in the orchard anymore. Just kind of depends. But the fruit are very, very good on it. It's just not cold hardy. And then this big massive thing right here, it is humongous. And this sucker is called Rubato. It is huge. It produces a lot. The fruit are amazing on it, and I would encourage anybody to try getting that guy. And if you live in a cold hardy spot, try planting it, see what happens. But this thing is a beast of a beast, and it's probably my biggest tree in my whole orchard. So Rubato, excellent fruit taste, very fast grower. I think cold hardy, just it has it all, and it just keeps on going. One that I loved, this was a top 5 fig, I think, for me last year, Green Greek SP. Very productive. I took out a tree here, took out another tree right there, and I planted that guy right there, and it's growing really good. But again, it's, you know, planted about 2 months ago, so it's growing little by little. And then we have Brazos Bottom. I loved this fig last year. It was so good. No issues with it at all. I think it's like a Celeste type of variant. Beautiful flavor to it too as well. So love all of those guys. So we'll go ahead, and that is the end of the fig tour. So I know it was about 30 minutes longer than I wanted it to be, but you get sidetracked by praying mantis, by different bugs, by test trials while we're doing the tour. It's just part of the deal when you're here at the farm. And you have this beautiful figs that you just want to check out nonstop, see, be around them, whatever it might be. But yeah, so that's the fig tour right there. And so if you guys, of course, have any questions, put them down below. I think anybody could do this right here. Doesn't have to be this big, could be a lot less than this. It could be, you know, more spacing, whatever you want, but we generally like closer spacing, saves on water also on top of that too as well. Oh, and I completely forgot, I need to show you the outside orchard really quick. We got, these are all 2-year-old trees like these. We got Sister Madeline's Green Greek, and it is just going nuts as nuts it can be right here. Just so much production on it. Cold hardy, excellent variety. I would tell anybody to get that fig. Teramo, top 5 fig for outside culture. It's just a great fig tree. It's just got tons and tons of figs on it, and just keep on popping and popping. I just love it so much. And then we got Sucret, a very sweet fig, this big amazing fig. And then Navid's Dark Greek right here, also another amazing cultivar that is getting hammered by the possums. They're going to town, including the raccoons. But anyways, that's all of the outside orchard right here. 2-year-old trees. All of this is 2 years old officially now. We are excited about this. We are happy about it. We are glad to go ahead and get these out to everybody, so you guys could go ahead and try these out. So if you guys want any of these, I'm hoping to we do post up a lot on a online site called FigBid, generally a couple times out of the year. And then I'm hoping to get our own website up too as well, where we can do the same thing. But in all, this is more so a video about you guys growing and showing you guys what could potentially happen in 2 years with all the right things. If you get them right, put a little effort into it. You too can also hang out in your fig orchard and just relax, eat figs, bring your family in here, have parties, relax, or, you know, whatever it might be, grow figs. Yeah, so yeah, again, this is middle of July, I think 15th, 2025. We're a couple of months late, but hey, you know, got to get it in when you can, especially when there's a bunch of chores around the farm. So if you guys want to leave some comments, let me know what you think. If you have different growth patterns, if you guys have seen different things with a lot of these figs, you know, what have you seen in your experience? Because I know most of you guys will be good growers out there that are probably watching this, especially if you're this deep into the video. So yeah, but yeah, you can hit me up either on YouTube right here or Instagram under the same Little Bear Farm. It's LITTLE and then Bear BEXAR. and then farm, and then hopefully we'll have a website up soon, and I'll hopefully walk you guys through that as well. But if you guys like this, please subscribe and give us a thumbs up. We really appreciate it. Okie dokie, guys. Thanks.